Hey boys and girls, welcome back to PaperMario Refolded. In the last episode, we made our way through the dark depths of the Forever Forest, facing the ghostly tricks of its residents, and even earning a new friend to join our grand adventure, Lady Bo, the quote-unquote queen of Boo Mansion, who actually has our next Star Spirit Scholar under lock and key. So, with no other choice, we made a deal to take down the wrath of the invincible Bombette and save the Boos once and for all from his gluttonous appetites. So, with that being said, our plan is to actually make our way over to the Gusty Gulch, and hopefully find the castle of Bombette. And we still don't know if he actually really is invincible or not, but from everything we've heard, he definitely seems like he may as well be. And honestly, we have heard that he might have a secret, so you never know, we might actually find out what he actually is weak to, but we still have yet to actually meet him yet. But I think we're definitely getting closer to that, due to the fact that we're definitely heading towards his castle now.
Go ahead, open it.
Okay, well, I guess we're allowed on into our next area, and we are officially out of the Forever Forest now, so look at that, we made our way out of the maze-like structure that is the Forever Forest. And honestly, the maze wasn't that bad, honestly. You just have to, look at everything and kind of know what the idea of what the area is, and thankfully Goombario was your best chance of actually finding your way through. But so far, so good.
So Mario, we're on our way. Are you scared?
Not really. Mario's not scared of anything, it seems like. But before we go any further, we definitely should see what Goombario thinks about this place.
This is the back gate to Boo's Mansion. As far as you can tell, this is the edge of Gusty Gulch. Plummets castle is up the hill. It's amazing how the scenery changes from the forest to the gulch so quickly.
True there. As soon as we opened up the gate, the complete atmosphere of this place is completely changed. So, that is indeed true. And we did actually get a whole new power because of Bo, so we probably should try this out real quick. So basically, based on what it was saying, as long as we're standing still, we should stay invisible. Okay, seems easy enough. So to let us kind of go through certain areas, which I don't know how useful it's going to be, but it's definitely going to come in handy for sure. But because we are going into a new area, we definitely are going to need Goombario here, just to kind of see what we're dealing with. And just like that, we already have our very first new enemy. So let's see here. What are you, Mr. Paragoomba? Hyper Paragoomba. Okay, why is he green though?
This is Hyper Paragoomba. Hyper Paragoombas are Hyper Goombas with wings. Max HP 7, attack power 1, defense 0.
Well, you say Hyper Goombas, but we haven't even seen one of those yet either.
They sometimes charge before they attack in them. That charged attack will take away 8 HP, so watch out when they start to glow. It'll miss you if you can become transparent. Except for that, there's no other different from normal Paragoombas, so use jump attack to defeat them.
Okay, so basically, just jump on them. And apparently they have the ability to charge like Goombario, so we definitely want to be careful. So let's definitely keep that in mind. And make sure we block, since this guy is definitely going to do some damage. And honestly, with the fact that we do have our new boots, we're actually doing a lot more damage now with our jumps, which is actually pretty nice. So now our hammer and our jumps are actually doing 4 damage, as long as we get the action skill, of course. Looks like we got a windmill with some kind of lock on it, but no idea what that does though yet. Because we don't know if that windmill is important. Well, it might be, because of the fact that there is the fact that, just in general, based on the fact that there is a lock on there, it might as well be important, honestly. But, let's definitely get rid of the one in the back first, just to make sure that we get rid of one of them. But so far, the Hyper Goombas aren't that dangerous. And he technically just wasted his turn trying to charge out. So even if he were to do 8 damage to us, he actually has no chance against us, which is actually kind of funny. If he had his other teammate up, then yes. So definitely when they're in a pack, they're going to be definitely dangerous. But so far, nothing too bad, honestly. But there's a windmill for sure. Don't know if that's going to be important or not. but let's see if Goombario has anything.
There's a windmill. Those vanes are turning really slowly. Sound of it turning is sort of lonely.
Kinda weird that Gusty Gulch has a very slow turning windmill. Kinda weird. You'd think Gusty Gulch would be, just in general, due to the fact that it's, it should be gusty. That means there should be a lot of wind going through that windmill, so it should be moving a lot faster. But I guess the windmill's just that big. Okay then, let's see here. Definitely want to get the wind Goombas out of here for sure. But the thing is that we can't get rid of both of them, so it's not going to be in our best effort to do that. But we can definitely try our best here, nonetheless. Okay, he's going for a charge, and he's going for a charge. That could be bad. That could be really bad, actually, but I think we should be fine as long as we play this safe. I'm actually going to go for a power jump here, just to see how much damage we do. 6 is not bad. Definitely not bad. And then we can let the regular Hyper Goomba kind of just do his thing, I guess. And then go from there, I think. So, let's see here. You ready for some kind of... Ooh! I blocked that and that still did 6 damage. Jeez, okay then. But, yeah, they were not joking. They do some damage, but thankfully, it seems like they're decent to dodge because of how they attack. Since they're like Koopas where they kind of like fly towards you instead of just run up to you and then jump on top of you with that weird timing that normal Goombas have. So, technically, that was actually much easier to dodge than most of the things we deal with. Oh, hello. What are you, like a dusty goo? Oh, Lady Bow, what a surprise, seeing you here. You know, your ladyship, you really shouldn't come around here. It's really dangerous. Tubba could come here at any time.
I know. I came here to teach the Tubba a lesson. Bring him on. When was the last time he came through here?
Why, just yesterday, lady. It was horrible. He, Pug. This time he ate Herbert's. Oh, it was gruesome. Poor Herbert. He was so dark, and depressing. What a terrific boo. Okay then.
Oh no, not Herbert's. Oh, Tubba, he must be stopped. Listen everyone, don't fear. We're on our way to defeat this Tubba once and for all. That monster has eaten his last boo meal.
Oh lady, your bravery is inspiring, but you know he's called the invincible Tubba for a reason, so please be careful, okay? Yeah, they say that, but we definitely are on track to hopefully finding something he's weak to. When you come across Tubba, don't fight. He's invincible. Although somebody who claims to have no weaknesses must have at least one, right? If you could find it somehow. Well, Bowser has weaknesses, and he calls himself invincible all the time, so you never know, honestly. It is fair. That is a fair judgment there. Buddy, did you know you can walk slowly and stealthily by moving the control stick a little bit? Huh? Stealthily, you say? You can use this technique to walk quietly and avoid waking sleeping people. Sleeping people, you say? Let's see here. Like that? I'm guessing... Yeah, that's definitely it. So the slow walk won't wake people up, apparently. Huh. Okay then, we haven't seen that before, but that's really nice information. Thank you, Mr. Boo. Well, what about you? You've got to watch out when you fight Hyper Goombas. They charge up their attack power and then unleash it. The best thing to do when they get charged up is to get out of sight with Lady Bow. Well, she does have that ability that turns us invisible, so that would be a good idea. I had a friend who escaped from Tubba castle the other day, and he said, the key to solving the secret is inside the innermost room. Pay attention to both the hearts and the body, and don't. Then, just as he was finishing, Tubba ate him. I wonder what the rest of his message was. The heart and the body. Okay. That is a very strange way of talking. Oh, hello, Boo. I guess, poor effort, sorry. I had a weird dream last night. This dream's voice said, sometimes you must turn and run away. You must run and run until you reach the tower with the spinning veins. Something like that, anyways. What can it even mean? Spinning veins. Well, the only tower I've seen with spinning vanes would be the windmill back there. But, interesting. My friend escaped from Tumbleblubb's castle. He claims that Tumbleblubb hides something incredibly important right next to his bed. I wonder what it could be. Huh, right next to his bed, you say? Definitely a bunch of information is being dropped about him here, though. For sure, so we're definitely getting some decent information on him. Hello there. You're going to beat Tumbleblubb, right? Yep, that's the plan. Yeah, get revenge. You'll never eat another ghost, never. Especially not... What was that? Oh no. Tumbleblubb is coming. Everybody hide. Lady Bone, you have to hide Mario.
You switch with me. Mario, you have to hide. Use my power immediately and press down.
Okay, pressing down. You should probably disappear too, Mr. Goomba. Or not, when I call him a Goomba, Mr. Boo. Everything's cool, lady. He cannot see you. Nope, there's no way Tumbleblubb can see you right now. Well, Tumbleblubb definitely sees you, mister. So, based on what we know about him, he's definitely ready for a midnight snack, I guess you could say.
Looks yummy. I needed a snack.
Oh, there he goes. Well, sorry, Mr. Boo. You were kind of wrong on him not getting another Boo anytime soon, because you ended up becoming his next meal.
I'm little tangy, but good.
Okay then. Well, there's Mr. Tumbleblubb for sure then. Huh. Okay then. Interesting. Okay, well, he definitely does remind me of Bowser, though. They were not joking on that one. Oh, Stanley. Oh, the horror of it all. Poor Stanley. Now he's in quite a parable, isn't he? But, let's see if they have anything. Tumbleblubb ate. Yep, he definitely ate Stanley. What about you? Stanley, no! Oh, why you too? Well, we'll definitely try and save Stanley. But, let's see, Goombario, anything about Tumbleblubb that you saw? Because you definitely see things we don't.
The way the house lanes is bizarre, isn't it? Why did boos like homes like these?
Well, they don't really sleep, do they? So I don't think they really care what their house looks like, but... if you say so. But let's keep making our way forward. Ooh, I think I see a badge up there. And it looks like we got those, yeah, those little block guys again. So let's see here. Let's try and go for a Bombette here, because I think we can go for a freebie. Let's see here. Drop that down. Ooh, wow, okay, they're definitely hyper versions. They're running much faster than we're normally used to these guys running. So, oh, our hammer didn't break through the clef that time. Interesting. Okay, well, that's not good. That's really not good. Let's try and go for a regular bomb, just to see how much damage that does. Since you never know, okay, 2 damage, and we flipped him over too, so that might help us here. So let's try going for a hyper jump now. Okay, so now we are doing damage to him. And it seems like he might either have 3 or 4 HP based on that. Okay, not bad at all. And we can flip him over via just, using bomb or anything else like that, so definitely good to know for in general for those guys. But they're definitely hyper versions, so they're more than likely going to charge up. Wait a minute. We couldn't fly to that. Really? That must mean there's either something we're not seeing here, or it just didn't fly there for some reason. Let me try that one more time. Because normally that should, but we only stay up in the air for 3 seconds, though. So, okay then. So there's a badge we can't get to at the moment. And I don't know how any other way we can get up there, but definitely something to do with Dizzy, that's for sure. Other than that, yeah, you got me. We probably should try out Bo real quick, just to see what kind of stuff she can possibly do. But we definitely want to get the first strike on this Goomba, though, for sure. Don't want to give him any freebies. Okay, so let's see here. So we definitely want to try this. So, oh, because of the other ones were Paragoombas and turned into Hyper Goombas, we can see their HP. But because these guys are straight up Hyper Goombas, we can't see it. Okay, well, that's a little unfortunate. But we definitely do need to do some damage here. So, okay, that's an interesting way of attacking. So, okay. I kind of understand that. So basically, just instead of spamming the A button like with bomb attack, we spam the button leftwards, and then try and get as many as we can. Okay. Well, thankfully they're going for charges. Well, technically that's not a good thing either. So maybe we should definitely go for... actually wait, no. We'll attack with Mario first, and then we'll turn invisible. I think that's probably the smartest idea, because that's what they said to do if they start charging up, and it is 2 of them. So we should definitely do that. So let's see here. Anything specific I need to do? Make Mario transparent so he can avoid an enemy attack. Okay, and doesn't seem like I need to do anything special. So I guess I literally just turn invisible. Okay. Oh, there he goes. And there he goes. You gotta try harder than that, buddy. But 2 points to do that is not that bad, honestly. But it seems like they're gonna be charging before they attack, though, from what I can see. So, oh no, they do attack still. But we block all the damage from that, so that's pretty good. But what I want to do is I definitely want to mark these guys down, so we have their HP from now on, just so we can see it, since it helps better strategize when I can see what we're dealing with. So let's definitely tabble them up. So what is Hyper Goomba?
This is Hyper Goomba. Hyper Goombas are crazy uncivilized Goombas living in Gusty, Gulch. Max HP 7, attack power 1, and 0 defense. They sometimes charge power before attacking. That charge attack will do away with 8 HP, so watch out when they start to glow, okay? It's a good idea to use bow whenever they try and do this, so they'll miss for sure.
Okay. Since it was kind of the same with the Paragoomba, so we might as well change it up. But, okay. So they have the same amount of HP as the Paragoomba. It's just that they're the, ground-based Goombas. Okay, interesting. So, definitely, I think that the Paragoomba version of these guys are actually more dangerous, because I think they would be more harder to block if the fact that the ground Goombas are like Koopas. Oh, what's this? The Repel Gel makes Mario transparent and invulnerable for a short time. Oh, okay, so we have an item that's like Lady Bone. Okay, and we also have another letter. Letter to Feist T, near the entrance of Forever Forest. Oh, is that what the guy was called that we met at the beginning of the Forever Forest? Because I actually wasn't sure if he had a name or not. So apparently that might be what his name was. Huh. Oh. Wait, he can hit me up there? Okay then, I was not expecting that one. But, actually I just thought of something. Probably would have been smarter to actually have Goombario out here, but maybe we'll deal with him next. So let's deal with the Goombas as much as we can. And then I'm gonna have maybe a power bomb go off here, just so we do some good, decent damage here. And ooh, we actually got 100 out of that too, which is really good. I'm actually surprised about that one. And honestly, when the Goombas go like that, that's actually much easier to block in my opinion. But yeah, we definitely want to look at that Hyper Clap though, just so we can know what the defense of that guy is, because it seems like it's quite high from what we can kind of tell here. So yeah, that's probably better to have him out. Oh, thankfully he didn't get back up, so we get a freebie. So let's see here.
This is Hyper Claps. Hyper Claps have more defense power than normal Claps. Max HP 4, attack power 3, defense 0-3. They sometimes charge before attacking though. That charge attack will take away 8 HP, so watch them when they start glowing. It'll miss you if you become transparent though, so definitely make sure you do that. Defense will also drop to 1 if you use an explosion to flip them over. And in case you hadn't noticed, they have spikes on top. It will hurt if you jump on them.
Okay, so they have quite a lot to them. So they can charge, they can make it so you can't normally jump on them, and you have to blow them up with a bomb to drop their guard completely almost. Okay, interesting. That's actually probably the most dangerous enemy I think we've ran into so far, which is actually kind of funny. And just in case, okay, we can't hit those. I was wondering if we can hit those for any freebies, but nope. Dead trees are definitely things we're not able to touch. And, got it. Okay, I was hoping we would. Uh-oh, that's a lot of Paragoombas. Worst time to not have a good old, fancy little multi-mounts. Honestly, would be nice here. But it's not the worst case scenario, since we can still work around this. So, let's see here. What I can maybe do here is I think I can maybe get rid of this Goomba. Yeah, we can get rid of him, because we do 6 with that. And then we can at least do a little bit of damage to one of these guys. And I was kind of hoping to get a double jump there, but we didn't get it. But thankfully they're not charging immediately, so we're still good. We're actually blocking quite heavily, actually. I don't even think we've had a massive, like, disadvantage to actually blocking yet, so that's pretty good. Since normally we don't get that, so honestly, I think we're actually in a place that I might have a much bigger advantage than most things, which is actually kind of nice. But it seems like we are definitely getting charged on, so we definitely want to swap out into Bow. So let's do that before we get absolutely smashed into Oblivion, because these guys are actually going to do quite a lot. So since 6, 12, and 18, that's a lot of HP if we get hit by that, even if we block. And if we don't block, we get hit by 8. And okay, yeah, the charged version of the Paragoomba actually seems a little dangerous, just based on how the timing looked there. So we definitely want to be careful. Oh, and also Bow loses her turn after you do that. Oh, okay then. That could be interesting. That could be really interesting. But the thing is, oh, we're also out of FP though too. I was kind of thinking we could maybe go for Quake Hammer to get rid of both the Goombas out front. But yeah, we're not doing that. Not anytime soon, but they are going for another charge. So we do need to be a little careful here. But thankfully we can go for a safety measure here. Even if one of them attacks us, it's not going to be that bad, because they'll only do up to 6 to 8 damage. So this could be much worse. And honestly, Bow seems to be doing pretty well on her little smacky ability. So as long as we're playing safe, we should be fine, because they won't get 2 of those in on us, which is nice. So thankfully, even if they did get that 8 HP in, we still have 2 more of those charged up attacks before we go down. So we're definitely in a good predicament. And actually, now we can survive 2 of those. Now it takes 3 attacks for that to actually knock us out. Okay, we got another cleft down here. Any other reason to go down here? No. Okay. So we'll just probably leave him to his own devices, just because the clefts are a little dangerous. Just because of the fact that it's, the defense could be a problem. Definitely, for sure. And honestly, let's see here. This doesn't seem like a bad situation, actually. So, let's see. I want to go for maybe a power jump on you, just because that seems like a good idea, since we know we can get rid of one of them right away. And then, I want to get the Hyper Paragoomba out. I want to actually time this right. Didn't get it. Oh, we didn't break his... Wait, we didn't break his wings. Okay, so... that's interesting. So you have to jump on them to break their wings. Huh. Did not know that was a thing. Okay. I was thinking that even though we hit them, we would still drop them. But apparently not. That's actually kind of weird. Huh. Okay, then. Well, so far, Parakarry's still not the best, just because of the fact that he only does 3 damage instead of 4 even upgraded. So that definitely kind of puts a cog in things. But technically that's not a problem as long as we do hit him. But I have had a bad track record of actually getting this right. And yep, there we go. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. Thankfully we blocked it, so technically I got into style on the Goomba a little bit, but yeah, Parakarry doesn't seem like he's that good to have as your front party member, even though he looks cool. I definitely will say that. I actually really like Parakarry's design, but the thing is that combat-wise, he doesn't seem like he's all that. But I do see a star shard next to that cleft over there, so let's definitely try and get that before he runs us in here. As long as I can get to it, that is. Wait a minute. How do you get to that, actually? Wait a minute. It's kind of weird. Is it kind of like that one puzzle? Okay, it is. But he is going to run me in, so even though I got that, it technically didn't matter. It still hit pretty hard. Okay, this is a really bad spot to be in. So, let's see here. What should we do here to not get smashed around by 2 of these guys? Oh, it only uses 1 power point for Lullaby here? That's pretty good. Okay, let's try it. Since we haven't used it yet, we might as well try it out. It's basically a sleepy sheep, but Marmar's ability here should be helpful, I think. Okay, 2 and 3. Okay, so they're out for a little bit. That's pretty good. Other than that, yeah, we're not in a good situation at all. Just because of the fact that we can't really bomb them, because we're not in a good spot. But, yeah, it's definitely not the best situation for us whatsoever. But we should be fine as long as we either escape now, and hopefully... Okay, let's see here. Oh, okay, well, that was a lot easier than I thought it was. Let me get into a better situation before we deal with that guy, even if we will. But, yeah, I was not in a good spot with HP there to do that, and I don't know why I keep trying to go into my inventory for that, but technically I could have used my life shroom there to revive, but the thing is that we didn't have any FP to work with that anyways. And actually that Hyper Clutch kind of put himself in a position where I just get some freebies here. I just call my coins back for him trying that, which is not actually that bad, so it was technically no side effect for me running away, even though it was actually my first time actually running. And seeing that there's a save block here, let's definitely grab that. I'm guessing this might be the castle here, just because of the scenery change. Well, let's see here.
We've reached the top of Gusty Gulch. That building's top of Plummets Castle, isn't it? The land of here is totally barren. Wasn't always like this, though.
Probably not. But yeah, this is definitely the castle. So maybe I didn't even have to use that HP, did I? Huh. What's with the UFOs in the sky? Oh, they're angry. They're very much angry. Oh, okay. Oh, they're not enemies. They're just gonna take us out in the castle. Okay. So stay away from them then.
Mario, if they catch you, they'll carry you out of the castle. Don't you think you can hide from them by using one of your party members' abilities?
Yeah, definitely. Okay, so that's why we need Belle, for sure then. Is there a way to actually fight them, though? Because I kind of want to fight one, but I don't think you can. Okay, so basically turn invisible and they'll leave you alone. Okay. Huh. And if they even try and get close to you, you just turn invisible, and they go away immediately, which is actually kind of funny. Okay, so we need a key over here, so we need to go to our left then. Okay, let's let them chase for a second, just because we know that they can't actually go after us, if as long as we turn invisible for half a second. Oh, here we go. We got a sleeping guy. And he actually kind of looks like the, what do you call it? I forgot his name. He's in the new Super Mario Bros. U games, but he's also in, one of the Mario Party, games as a playable character. I don't know if he's going to have the same name, but I think they were called Chompers. But let's see here. Get nice and close up to him. And actually, maybe we can get a free Bombette in here. So, here you go, buddy. Let's blow you up into smithereens, because this should do some free damage. Yep, 6 damage for free. And that's not bad whatsoever. Okay, good. Other than that, let's definitely go for a hammer, since I'm not sure if we can jump on these guys because of them holding spikes. So it could very much be a deterrent to jumping on them. So let's definitely play around that. Okay, let's see here. Get ready to block out. Okay. So, weird timing there, but that's definitely work. There is a workaround to that. I want to see what Goombario thinks about the club guys here, since that'll definitely come in handy. So what you got, Clubba?
This is Clubba. Clubbers are the main guards of Plummets Castle. Max HP 8, attack power 3, defense 0.
So bombing him was actually a good idea.
They often sleep on the job. They walk very slowly. They won't even wake up. They may look big, but if you use an action command perfectly, they're not so tough.
Okay, good. And if we do block them, we only take 1 damage instead of 3. So, definitely not bad. We can definitely work around that. I really don't think we can jump on them. So, we'll try it, but I doubt it. No, you can. Okay, so the spike is just for attacking. Okay, good. Because that's actually good to know, just in general, if we want to go for a jump or not. Because that means Goombario can safely fight without any problems. So that's definitely good information. Okay. Is there another guard down here? Or is that the only one? Because I definitely... Oh, yep, there definitely is. Okay, so let's check out the rooms first before we go anywhere else. Ooh, badge. Let's see here. Oh. What the heck? Okay, I hit something with my head, but I don't know what I hit. But I don't see another way of getting up there, so I'm guessing something above there needs to be dealt with for some reason. Because it seems like we hit our head on a wall from what I can see. Okay, let's see here. So I kind of want to see if normal enemies run away if we turn invisible too. So let's see here. Okay, he sees us, he walks away. He sees us, he walks away. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay. So, come over here. Blow you up. Never mind, you ran a little bit farther than I actually thought you would chase me. Okay, let's see here. I'm trying to really do this, but I don't think it's gonna work in my favor. I think actually... Yeah, that might actually be a thing. I want to see if I can do this. Let's see here. Toss the bomb. Oh, he tried smacking me, which I didn't know he could do. And I'm guessing that's how we get first strike on you. Okay, let's see here. Chase me. Oh, never mind. He really does not want to chase me. Okay, so I think trying to do some free 6 damage is not going to work here. Which would have been funny, but I don't think it's going to happen. But I can definitely get the first strike in general. Okay. Well, 6 damage isn't coming, but it was worth a shot, honestly. No reason not to try it, right? So, as long as I try it, there's no harm in trying. So, but definitely, because we do know they have 8 HP, maybe we should refresh here? Because we don't use our star power enough anyways, so we might as well use what we have, because the ones we have at the moment aren't that strong. The refresh is actually pretty decent. But I'm not sure if the lullaby is going to be that good. But I do want to get the freebie on getting free super bomb here. No reason not to, right? Since 6 damage to all of them. So we still get the jump on all of them, technically. Instead of just one of them, which is definitely better. But definitely, for the most part, these guys are pretty simple enemies, from what I can see. They chase fast, though. Outside of, from, like... When it comes to like Goombas and some other things, these guys definitely chase you a lot more than most of the other guys, which is actually kind of funny. But it makes more sense because they're more sentient creatures, since they are Bowser minions / Tum of Blubba's minions specifically, but definitely interesting. Okay, got another guy over there. There's a star piece over here, which we're definitely gonna grab. How many are we at now, actually? We definitely are getting closer to my goal. So we need 4 more for one of the big star piece items, which I definitely want to get, because that'll definitely come in handy. Let's see here. Walk slow, don't run. Okay, as long as I'm doing this slowly, we should be able to just do one of these and blow you up. No reason not to get the free 6 damage. There's literally no reason, because you can drop down quite a lot of damage that these guys do in general. So definitely just smart in general to do that. But, okay, I'm going to definitely have good old Bombette go for the big hit here, just because that'll get rid of him for sure. Okay, good. 3, 2, 1. Oh, didn't block it that time. Almost had it. I was off by, like, I think a millisecond there, because the timing was almost 3, but it's like a 2.75, kind of like the fuzzies, from what I can see. So definitely interesting. And actually, that might be most of the timings, actually. If the, because it seems like they all attack you around the same amount of times, just the walk up for them. Which is the problem for most of it. Oh, another star piece. There's a lot of star pieces in this place that are just out in the open. Do I hear one fast asleep? I do. It's weird. I'm guessing he might be above us, since it seems like that part above us is open. Which would make sense why you can get that star piece like that. So, let's see here. We're definitely needing some FP, so I'm definitely going to say maybe we should use one of our honey syrups up, just so we have a little bit of that going. Just because of the fact that we can't refresh at the moment. But other than that, let's definitely get the first strike on these guys. And we might level up soon too, so that'll definitely also come in handy. But I'm gonna say maybe... How much does Quick Hammer do here? I'm kind of curious, because we have the upgraded hammer, so it's still 2 damage. Okay, well, not the best thing for us. So, that was technically not what we should have done, but it's not the worst case scenario, since we still got rid of one of them on this turn, so it's better than nothing. As long as we check and kind of figure out things, it's better to try instead of giving up entirely, right? So, good thing we checked at least. And actually, no matter what, even if we fail the action command here, we still get them down for free, so down you go, buddy. Down you go, Clubba. I swear that normally they're not called Clubbas in, like, the newer games. Because I think they're named after whatever they're holding. And normally they spit out spike blocks at you. So, definitely a little bit different than the ones I'm used to for these guys. Oh, wow. You swung like a maniac. But, okay then. I was not expecting that one, but definitely going for a free knockout on me, because I do not want to give you a chance of getting a free smack on me for 2 of you. So, yeah, one of you needs to go down now. Okay, let's see here. No. Apparently not. Okay. Well, not the worst case scenario, since he still doesn't get rid of us even if he tries. But it isn't a good situation in general. Also, I'm surprised there wasn't a heart block at the beginning of this place. Oh, we got the free danger dodge. Okay, I was wondering why he swung so early, because normally they don't do that, so apparently our danger dodge badge just came into, or our lucky dodge came into effect there because we're low on HP. Huh. Well, that's good. That came in handy. We're actually about to level up soon, so we'll get our HP back anyways. We can either go left or we can go up. I'm gonna say let's go up to see... Okay, that goes downstairs. I want to stay on this floor for now, just because, well, I would like to see everything on this area. And apparently this also goes down. Huh? Okay then. Interesting. Why does it also go down? Oh, it goes really far down. Wait a minute. Okay then. This basically goes into the basement. So I'm gonna guess, because I see Mr. UFO, let's definitely not give him any kind of free smacks on us. Oh, apparently there was a super block down here. Okay, with this you can upgrade one of your party members. Which party member would you like to upgrade? Well, we did just get Bo, so you know what? That might be a good idea, but we'll read the ability first. Shall master Spook to scare all enemies from battle. Well, we are Spooks, so you know what? You know what? Let's grab it. Okay, do you want to upgrade Bo? Yes, I do. So cool. So now she can scare enemies now. That sounds pretty good, I guess. Don't know how good it's going to be, but we'll definitely take it. Bo is upgraded to super rank, and she'll do more damage too, so either way, she's going to be much better. Oh, there's Boo down here. Hello, buddy. Oh, you're Mario. Nice place, huh? As a matter of fact, I came to the castle with my friends to try and find Tubba weak points. We managed to find out that there's something important hidden in Tubba room on the highest floor, but once I got separated from my friends, I just had to hide. But you could go. First you need to get up to the uppermost floor, then keep going until you find his room. If you happen to run into Tubba, don't. I repeat, don't fight with him. He's invincible, really, until you find out his secrets. Weakness. You'd better just run away. Got that? Okay. Interesting. But we did find a free HP heal, so now we know where to go if you need HP. Like, really, really bad. But I don't have a way of getting to this, treasure chest, though. Another thing that seems like we need a new ability of some sort. Because we have the spin jump, and we also have the hammer, the increased hammer. But it seems like we might need some kind of, like, double jump ability now. But the thing is where would we get a double jump? Since we kind of have no idea about that. Maybe somewhere in here, because we saw a couple of weird spots it seemed like we could use something like that. But other than that, yeah, no clue. But from what we can see, it seems like we need to go in this room for our next area. Oh, found another CP. It's here. Go slow. Go slow. Keep going slow. I'm gonna get a free hit with Bombette here. Honestly, there's no reason not to go for this, right? So let's definitely go for it when we get the chance, because of the fact that 6 damage is 6 damage. There's no reason to give up on that. So no reason not to go for that, since that'll definitely help us in the long run. But let's definitely go back here and attack the Clubbit in the back, just because we want to do a little bit of damage to him. And then, just in general, Bombette does 2 damage no matter what, even if she fails there, so it's just safer to go for the back one first. Now, this guy's timing sometimes weird. I swear that, I hit it on the right time, but I miss it because of the fact that it seems like he slows down the hammer sometimes. But that is a thing that some of these games do. Don't know if this game does it, but the ones for like Mario and Luigi RPG games definitely do that kind of thing. But definitely, it feels like they are doing that, even though they might not actually be doing it. But because we are about to level up anyways, let's definitely go for a free power bomb here. No reason not to, since honestly, it just is free, since we're leveling up anyways. So we get all of our stuff back for all of our resources. So literally no reason not to go for freebies. And even if he hits me, it doesn't even matter, because no matter what, he ain't getting rid of me with 21 HP at the moment. And we're fully healed and we have FP to spare, so honestly we're good. But let's see here. For this upgrade, what do I want to get? And that is a good question. I think FP would definitely come in handy, but HP also would come in handy too, because of the fact that we don't have much inventory space, so having a little bit more HP would be nice. Probably gonna go for HP, I think. I think I can work with that, since the thing is some of our HP is coming from one of our badges, so maybe increasing that by 1 more would be good here. But it seems like this took us back to this treasure chest, and it is indeed a castle key. Cool. Opens a locked door inside Tubba castle. Well, we know where to go for that, so we just need to make our way back to the front area, and then make our way to the right. Okay, interesting. Definitely good to have, but let's get Bo back out, since this guy is definitely going to try and grab me. Wait a minute. Actually, yeah, grab me, please. I don't think he'll take my key away. So, yeah, grab me. Oh, but the thing is that the enemies respawn. Maybe not the best idea, but it will technically help us at the same time. But let's definitely skip by there, since I already know what to do there. But yeah, that was actually purposeful, though, for sure. Just because of the fact that we know that the key is over in this area, so literally no reason not to. And before you grab me, please don't do that. Okay, there we go. Let's definitely use our key here, and thankfully this is indeed the door, since we didn't see any other doors. Okay, another Klubba. Anything else in this room? Kinda just curious. Okay, just a bunch of Klubbas. Okay, well, let's see here. I want to see if maybe we can get... Oh, we can completely dodge him. Huh, okay then, I was actually surprised about that one. Huh, okay then. Let's see here, so what does the Spook ability do? Surprises enemies and scares them away from the fights. Okay. So it's basically if we want to run away without losing coins or having a chance to actually fail it. Okay, but the thing is it 100% though for certain enemies though? Because obviously I don't think it's always going to work, but it seems like her smack is doing a little bit increased damage, and I think she smacks it an extra time maybe, from what I could see there. Because we know that when we upgrade our characters they do get extra damage, but I'm not sure if that was exactly how I'm thinking of it, but it seemed easier to do it as well. So, okay then. Let's see here. Try and get a max one, and wow, okay, that's a lot of damage. Huh. Okay then. I think it does like 6 damage at max, which is not bad whatsoever, but actually it's much better than Goombario then, and a couple other characters, because that's her basic attack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's pretty good actually, because Goombario does 4, and Bombette does 3, and a bunch of the other characters do nowhere even close to 4 at the moment. So that's pretty good. Huh. Okay then. Definitely noted. So we definitely want to use Bow here when it comes to basic attacking. Huh. Okay then. Well, let's definitely get rid of you for free, since I see a free power jump advantage there. But definitely cool. She's definitely really good in general, just because no matter what, she's going to do the same amount of damage as Goombario with a lot less efforts, since that's pretty easy to get to that part of the bar, just in general. But, huh. And if we, well, obviously go over the bar, we get a much better advantage than Goombario normally even gets. So, huh. Not bad. It's actually really good just in general. Okay. So I'm definitely liking Bow, for sure, just in general, for basic attacking and just overall being able to dodge hyper attacks. Definitely makes her a valuable asset. So she was not joking on us needing her, because she's definitely going to help. But, let's see here. Try and get the advantage on this guy without him. How'd you touch me? Oh my goodness, that's a lot of them. Yeah, I see a Bombette in my future. let's definitely say that one. And we need a big bomb here, no matter what. I'm not getting hit by all of those guys back to back. Please, no. Okay, we definitely need to get the blocks in, because these guys actually hurt. Especially with the fact that there's a bunch of them, and we don't block their full damage. So, definitely would not be good in, any scenario if we get hit by too many of them. Let's go for Power Shell, since that should get rid of the rest of them. Okay, good. Nice try, guys. You almost got me with the fact that there was 4 of you in that fight. Definitely could have been bad, for sure there. Oh, we got a little bit of FP too for another attack with Bow, or not Bow, but Bombette. Actually, Bow might be coming handy in a second here, because I want to try out that scare ability, but I don't know how useful it's going to be. But we do want to be careful with this UFO here, because they seem to go faster and faster sometimes, depending on how close you are to an objective. Because, let's see here, 3, 2, 1, yeah, they're pretty quick. So, we definitely want to be careful around those guys. But, where are we at right now? Seems like we are on a second floor of some sort. But the thing is I'm not really sure where we are. But we do have another guy we can get a free bomb on, so literally no reason not to. Sorry, guy, but here's a little bomb on break for you, and kaboom. Bombs away for you, buddy. Sorry, but not sorry out at the same time. But it's not bad whatsoever. I'll definitely say that. I like the free damage we get with Bombette every now and then, because it definitely comes in handy. I'll definitely say that. But honestly, the 3 damage just in general is definitely still helpful with Bombette, because even though she only does 3 damage with her basic attacks, her big attacks, like her regular abilities, are insanely strong in my opinion, just because they'll definitely do some damage. Like, 6 damage to everybody on the field is really good. What is going on with this wall? Okay then. Bunch of floor panels. Okay. Well, I did say we might have to break something earlier, so I'm guessing that might be that room because of the fact that it seems around the same area. But, okay, it seems like we need to be careful on where we jump, though. But that was the one with the badge, right? So, we do want to be careful there. Trying to wait him out so he doesn't get a freebie on me. There we go, because as we saw, they do smack you pretty fast. And, uh-oh, this could be bad. Let's see here. How much do... It would be 9 if 3 of them attack me. But it will be 12 if one of them survives. So we should go for Bombette then. And go for a big hit. Because if we do, we don't get blasted into smithereens. So yeah, we should definitely go for a big one then. Just in case, because we don't want to take the risk of getting smacked around pretty heavily here. But we definitely need to get some blocks in here. Because it'll save us in the long run. Okay, good. Whew, okay. No matter what, they can't get rid of us this turn. Or even next turn either, because I think we got him from here. But, yeah, that was definitely some quick thinking, because if I did not get rid of that guy, we would have went down for sure. So, we would have had to run away. But thankfully, we got lucky here. And good old Bombette is old Bombette, and she literally smashes things into smithereens. And plus, we're not taking into account our lucky dodge either, because the lucky dodge is, although random, it does help us dodge no matter what. So it definitely comes in handy. Let's see here, what's in this room? Oh. Okay. Well, I see an idea of what you need to do. You definitely need to use bow. So, 3, 2, 1, turn invisible. We're gonna move for 3 seconds and then turn invisible. I think that's what we want to do. So until I feel like I need to turn invisible, that's when we do it. Okay, not bad. And there we go, perfect. Okay, so what's in here? Another castle key. Another key for Tumblumba's castle. Not bad at all. But the thing is we haven't seen a locked door in a while. So definitely unsure of where to use that, but we're definitely probably getting close to that location. So definitely good that we grabbed that. So I'm guessing we take that further in. And hopefully, so far so good. No dangers anywhere nearby yet. We got ourselves another one of those guys, so we definitely want to be careful. So I'm gonna say maybe let's go Super Shroom, just to heal up a little bit, so we don't get smacked around too heavily in these next fights. And then I think we can go for a honey syrup as well. Okay, not bad. Definitely much better situation than we were before. And then get the Bombette ready. Not liking the clock there, though. Don't know why, but I don't think he'll wake up in time. Yep, okay, good. Whew, okay, that's good. Because I was kind of worried it would just randomly start going off when it got near him, because I wanted to get that freebie. Let's definitely go Power Bomb. Literally no reason not to, since, like we said, Power Bomb's just good in general. Okay, not bad. And then we can go for, well, any of these guys, but we had Quake Hammer would have been able to get all of them in one turn, which would have been really good, because 8 damage in 1 turn is far from bad in general, and that won't get rid of everything at the moment, because I don't think we've seen anything with more than 8 HP yet. Well, technically the Clefs, actually, with 3 defense that they have, technically they would be about the same HP, just because of the defense in general. But for the most part, yeah, nothing really other than the Clefs and the Clubbas have had 8 HP when it comes to like a normal enemy, which is not bad. Definitely is definitely a good situation for us in pretty much most scenarios. Okay, another maple syrup. I'll definitely take that. Another pair of stairs, but let's see here. I don't see anything of note. Well, let's definitely have, actually, I kind of am curious. Goombario, you got anything about this place?
More stairs. Up, down, and up and down. Will it ever end? It's just a little tiring, that's all.
Yeah, don't blame me, buddy. Don't blame me at all. But, let's make our way to the next room. Since we're definitely getting quite high up. Oh, something's happening. Oh, well, there's Tumblumba.
What's this? Sniff, sniff. I smell something very fishy.
Yep. It's called Turn Invisible and Don't Get Eaten by Tumblumba. Okay. Do we have to sneak by him? I think we do. Uh-oh. Okay. Let's be careful. Oh. Please don't eat me. Okay, get close. Get another invisibility in. I'm gonna try and get as close to him and then turn invisible. I don't know if he sees me immediately, he starts running at me. So I don't think he's as friendly as most enemies, but since he's far back there, we should be able to run for it. Because he can't see me from, you know, past the POV, so I think we should be fine. But let's see, we got a bunch of Clubbas in here. Actually, there's a lot of Clubbas in here, so maybe we should walk? Yeah, we're definitely walking through here. because that's way too many of them to fight with the fact of just our HP in general. But opens another locked door in Tubba Blubba's castle will definitely take us another key. And even if they wake up, maybe they go back to sleep. So let's definitely get in a good position and walk our way right through a definitely dangerous room. Just because of the fact that you never know, it could be multiple groups of 4. So you never honestly know, but let's definitely use our key and get out of Tubba Blubba's room here. Because he's definitely walking around there like a madman. Okay, there we go. Free heal. And a free save as well. Free save. Okay. Molpa, let's prepare for anything, because if they're making us save, it means that we're not safe whatsoever. So, I guess we just keep running for our lives and hopefully don't get smashed in by Tubba Blubba here in a second. So, let's see here. They said something by his bed, right? Yep, here we go. Uh-oh, he's coming. He is definitely coming. Turn invisible, Mario, please. Yep, here he is.
I might be in trouble. That star spirit ran away, and now I think someone suspicious is in my castle. I sure don't want to make King Bowser mad. He's really scary.
Oh, so now we know that he won't turn on Bowser, because he thinks he's scary. Really? So the invincible guy thinks Bowser's scary. Huh.
He did make me invincible, but if I screw up, he might change me back to normal.
Oh, Bowser made him invincible. Okay. Interesting. But how, though? Please turn invisible, Mario. You're trying to get yourself killed, I think.
Time for some beauty rest.
Yep, time for some beauty rest. Have a big old nice nap, buddy. Okay, we need to walk very slowly if we don't want to die here. Okay, Mario. I wonder, Goombario, if you start talking now... Okay, he doesn't.
Hey look, table, bed, chest, and drawer. This is the only tasteful room in the place. Everything's so elegantly coordinated.
You're not gonna talk about the giant tub of blubber right there? Okay, you get on out of here because we need, Bo to turn invisible if he does wake up.
Oh, hi there, I'm Yakko Yaki. I'm a faithful Chinese follower of Master Tubba Blubba. My very important job is to guard his valuables.
Well, if he's Yaki, he might be a little loud.
But you don't look like Master Tubba Blubba at all. That means you've come here to steal me. The magical key that unlocks the door to Windy Mill at the foot of Gusty Gulch. And furthermore, your goal is to find out if there's a secret inside Windy Mill.
No, we're not doing that.
You're a terrible liar.
Please don't.
Help! Master Tubba Blubba, a thief.
What's all the noise? 5 more minutes, Mom.
Oh no, he's awake.
Oh no, that's her.
Oh no, he's awake. We have to run.
Yeah. Wait, can we grab the key? No? Okay. Well, I'm out of here. Well, see you later, Mr. Tubba Blubba. Have a nice fun time in here. I'll be, getting myself right on out of here because I do not want to get eaten by Mr. U. Uh-oh. Volpe's coming. And he is definitely mad.
You stop.
How about no on that one? How about I run for my life and you don't hurt me? Oh, you broke your bridge. How are you gonna get to me now, buddy? Actually, wait a minute. I really hope we grabbed that key. I think we did. But, yeah, let's definitely... Oh, no, he's still chasing me. Oh, definitely not going that way. Okay, we definitely need to do, this ability. So let's definitely go for that. And run for our lives, because he is mad. He is big mad. Oh, no, please. Keep spinning, Mario. Keep spinning, man. Let's get out of here before we get turned into, very big chunks for Tubba Blubba to eat. Okay, well, we can at least get out of the castle, I think. Oh, a bunch of booze. At last, we've arrived at Tubba Blubba's castle. Are you ready, everyone? Be brave. We must do all we can to help Lady Bo. But what can we even do? This is no time to lose our nerve, fellow boos. Our dear lady is fighting against Blumba himself. We mustn't hesitate. Well, good thing you guys are here, because, we might be leaving you for a snack.
Come back here.
I won't know on that one. Okay, bye-bye. Oh, hello, Goose. Oh, well, good thing they're here. What? What's that noise? Blub is chasing you, and he's right on the other side of the door. Gulp. Yep, he is. What? You might be able to find out Blub's weak points. Oh, of course, the windmill at the foot of the hill. We're definitely heading there. You must hurry. Run as fast as you can to the windy mill. We'll hold Blub here. Okay, good.
It's too dangerous. He's a madman. He'll eat everyone last one of you.
Probably so.
Gurk, why won't this door open?
Cause, there's a nice friendly goose helping us out here and not tasty snacks. I don't know how long we can keep this holding this. Don't worry about us. Go for all of our sakes. Don't look back. Okay, thank you, Mr. Goose. So, I'm definitely gonna go for a save here. And I don't think... Oh,
My spirit delicious ghost opened the door.
Okay, I'm guessing we run. I think he's still chasing.
My spirit delicious tool. Ghost, please open the door.
I will know on that one. Let's just keep running for our lives. I think he's still chasing. I'm not too sure, though, on that one. If he isn't, then I'll save inside the town, and then we'll do the rest in the next one. But, I want to at least get to the town, I think, before we do anything else. But, let's see here. I want to try out the Spook ability. Surprise enemies and scare them away from the fight. Okay. Push, the moving button to the left repeatedly. Okay, so like the Smack ability. Okay. Well, it's not easy to do, just because of the fact that I don't want to... Like I said, I don't like spamming my controller. Thankfully, the regular one is easier, and it's much more, well, less freaky on the timing, but it seems like it really didn't help us there anyways. But thankfully, the Quake Hammer does enough damage anyways, so technically, even if we still got him anyways. But, okay then. They could also be because of how many people were on the field in general, too. So maybe that's also a factor. So maybe that's why it's as hard as it was. Could be. Either one. You never know. But it is definitely a thing we can kind of think of, for sure. But you never know, honestly. I am taking a major guess on that one. Let's see here. It doesn't seem like he's still chasing, though. Or maybe no. Maybe he is. Honestly, I'm not too sure. Because when we hear him... Really, Mr. Koopa? You're still chasing? Okay, then. Let's see here. I want to make it back to town, though, before we do anything else, for sure. But, let's change back to bow, just to be safe. And then go for... Well, even if we do get the massive smack, it doesn't really help us here, but... Definitely... Let's see if it smacks off his wings when you do a big one. No, it doesn't. So, yeah, you have to jump on them. Interesting. Okay. Very interesting. But it is good to know, though, in general. But we definitely want to get rid of the Paragoomba, just because it's smart. And then, I guess from there we just do our out-of-sight ability, just because being hit by both of these guys isn't smart at all. So, yeah, let's just let them go flying through us like madmen that they really are, because they go around the whole entire world, it seems. But, let's see here. Definitely a double jump on you would be smart. And I don't think they're both gonna charge up. Thankfully they didn't, because Bo doesn't get her turn back. But definitely a better scenario, because of the fact in general that they didn't go for a double charge. Because, let's be honest, they probably could do a lot of damage if they really wanted to. But, thankfully, they're being a little bit more lenient than you would think they normally would, just in general. Thankfully, down goes all the Goombas there, and we should be back on track to flying here, but actually I just thought of something. Oh no, it doesn't. Okay, cool. That's good. So let's see our Parakarry here. I really don't know if he's still chasing or not. It would make sense for him to still chase me, but the thing is I don't think he is. And, well, if he isn't, then I'll definitely like to... Really? You had to jump underneath me, buddy? And actually forces original sprite to show up too, which is actually kind of funny. But, let's definitely go for Quick Hammer here. It seems like these guys are not letting us get away for free. Oh yeah, airlifts. So let's see here. If it works, we'll carry an enemy away from battle. Interesting. Okay, so try it on the cleft. So, oh, we can't do it because he's spiky. Okay, well, that makes it literally no reason to even try and use it, because the skill got completely wasted. Okay. Interesting. Well, it's not that bad anyways, because we still have the Quake Hammer. That'll get rid of the cleft anyways, but honestly, yeah, not sure how I like that ability. Just gonna be honest there. Thankfully, these Hyper Goombas aren't charging up, so it's not the worst case scenario for us, but definitely, yeah, the airlift seems like, I was kind of hoping he would grab him from the side and not jump on him like that, but he ended up jumping on him like a madman, so it didn't really work for us, and I actually got the action command for the first time in a long time. Thanks! Okay, Parakarry, we finally did it, and it didn't mess up this time, which is nice. But the first thing definitely messed up, but, honestly, I'm just happy that we actually hit that. Still can't grab that, though. Another Hyper Cleft. Thankfully, we were able to go around them, just because we already fought all these guys. And honestly, I just want to make my way back to town. Maybe we should tell these guys, Windy Mill, just keep heading down along the Gulch. You'll see him before you reach the Boo Mansion. Okay. Well, what about you, buddy? What? Wait, what? Tubba Blubba's coming here. Yep, and you guys are gonna keep them away from me. Some boos just went to help you. What happened to them? Probably getting eaten right now, let's be honest here. Let's definitely be honest with those boos. Yeah, you probably don't want to go that way. What about you? Wait, what? Wait, what? Tubba Blubba's behind you. No, I don't want to be eaten. Well, you might get eaten if you don't move now. You what? You discovered Tubba Blubba's secrets, and now he's chasing you. Oh no! Oh, I've gotta hide somewhere. Yeah, you probably should. Well, what about you, bud? Tubba Blubba's coming. Oh no, quick, hide. Ugh. Okay, so it seems like he isn't actually chasing me, because we haven't seen him yet, so it seems like we are safe. So I think we're gonna end off today's episode here, just because we've done quite a bit, and since I saved, we're perfectly safe if he does start running through here. But, well, that only answered my question, though, for sure. But with that being said, thank you all for watching today's episode. It's been a blast hanging out with you guys, it always is. So, with that being said, in the next episode, we will be heading into Windy Mill, and maybe finding out what Tubba Blubba's secret really is, and maybe getting our hands on the next Star Spirit Scholar, since all we have to do to get Scholar is to take down Tubba Blubba like Bo said, so hopefully that is indeed what we need to do. So, with that being said, thank you all for watching today's episode. It's been a blast hanging out with you guys, and with that being said, see you all in the next one. Keep being spooky, and peace out. Hey boys and girls, thank you all for watching today's episode. If you liked what you saw today, please leave a like and maybe even subscribe. And hit the bell notification down below. If you guys have any kind of suggestions for games, please put that in the comments down below as well. Thank you all for watching today's episode, and keep being spooky. Peace out, guys.